guys, it's Jade. Welcome back to the channel. So, to celebrate Sakura Haruno's birthday coming in like 2 days, March 28th, I will be teaching you guys how to make this DIY Sakura Haruno Leaf Village headband. I know that the original Leaf Village headbands are not really like actually headbands and they're more like a ribbon with a metal attached to it. But with the idea of how Sakura normally wears it, I decided why not try and make it with a headband, and I think it turned out pretty well. So, without further ado, let's get started. So here are the things that you'll need. A pink or red fabric. I found this in some sort of like old box and I just kind of reused it. You can also use felt, but I'm not sure how that will turn out. Next, you'll be needing a thick headband. This is an old one that I have lying around, so I decided why not use it, and since I'm not going to use it anymore, I'm just going to use this. Next, you'll need an empty soda can. Make sure to clean it and wash it. And then you'll be needing a Leaf Village headband template. I will put the one I used in a link in the description down below. Some Blu-tack, but it's optional. Some silver brads, or you can use silver pins or clay or whatever to substitute for your 6 pins on your Leaf Village headband. A hot glue gun, and I also forgot to mention that you'll be needing a black marker or a black sharpie. And then you'll be needing some cutting stationary utensils like scissors, X-Acto knives, maybe a ruler if you want. And I also forgot to mention this earlier, but if you want, you can use a ruler or a measuring tape to help you find the center of your headband. But anyways, that's pretty much it, so without further ado, let's get started. So first we'll be working on the Leaf Village metal piece, or like the protective piece. So first get your soda can, and we're gonna cut off the top part and the bottom part of your soda can. Our main goal is to get the middle part of the soda can. Make sure to be careful and try not to cut your hands. And then after that, when you have cut out your soda can, make sure to dry it if it's still wet, but if it's not, make sure to find some ways to flatten the soda can. I find it most effective if you roll the soda can on the edge of your table to flatten it. And also, please be careful on the edges of your little metal piece, because you can accidentally cut yourself. And then after that, get your template, and then get your cutting stationaries like your scissors and your X-Acto knives and everything. And then just cut out the rectangle of your template. And nothing else, just a rectangle. So next, you'll be needing your black sharpie or black marker. So this is a used footage from a few years ago, because I didn't really do this well enough in what I actually recorded, so we're just gonna use this instead. But anyways, first flip your piece of metal to the colored side, and then put your template onto the metal using a Blu-tack or a tape to secure it if you want, and then trace out the rectangle shape of your piece of metal. Just the rectangle shape, nothing else for now. And then after that, cut out your rectangle shape. And please be careful and try not to cut yourself. And after that piece is cut out, it's time to get your template back out again. And then we're gonna cut the circle and the Leaf Village logo out. After that, align your template back to your metal piece. Make sure the metal piece is facing up with the silver side this time. And then get a tape or some Blu-tack and then secure your template onto the metal piece. And then we're gonna get your black marker and then trace out the Leaf Village logo as well as the 6 dots on the side. After you have marked down the 6 circles on the sides as well as tracing out your Leaf Village logo, you can peel off your template. And since I didn't finish coloring in or finish drawing the Leaf Village logo, take this time to kind of do some touch-ups and color in the Leaf Village logo with a black Sharpie or marker. After that, it's time to attach your silver brads onto your metal piece. Silver brads are something that look like this, where like the flaps can go down and secure onto the material that you are attaching to. But anyways, first get 6 of your silver brads, and then we're gonna attach these 6 silver brads onto the 6 marked circles onto your metal piece. And to attach these silver brads, you first need to cut out a slit in the center of your circle, put the little extended metal area through the little slit, and then bend it, and then it's attached. But make sure to cut out the extra extended area. And please make sure not to cut yourself. And then after that, you're practically done with the metal part of your Lee Village headband. So next, we're gonna work on the actual headband itself. So first, get your headband, and then get your pink fabric or your red fabric, or if you want, you can use pink felt or red felt, and then cut it into 3 sections. So for my method, I just kind of folded the fabric into 3 sections. The center part is a little bit thicker than the side parts, because the side parts, I'm going to use it for the tying the knot area, while the center part, I'm going to use it to wrap it around the headband. And since my fabric kind of came in like a rectangular, squarish shape, I didn't really use any measurements except for eyeballing it most of the time. But if you want, here's the measurement of my headband, where the tying area or the side parts is about 40 centimeters, and the thickness or the width of the ribbon is about 9 centimeters. And after separating your fabric or your felt into sections, cut it with your skeezors. Oh, and by the way, it doesn't have to be perfect or completely straight, because you're just gonna tie it around, no one's gonna actually see it. But anyways, after you cut out your 3 pieces, cut out an extra small piece on like your thicker piece of your fabric or felt, and you're gonna save it for later. And make sure it is enough to just wrap around the smaller sides of your headband. And after that, it's time to wrap your headband with your fabric. And I ended up choosing not to use the glossy side of the headband since I like the more settled side, I guess. But anyways, get your bigger piece of fabric and then just wrap around your headband using some hot glue to like secure it. Feel free to cut off some excess fabric if you want, if it's too munched up, and try your best to make the headband to look smooth and flat on the top. And make sure that all of your folded sides are in the inside of your headband or the bottom side of your headband. And it's okay if you can't wrap the tips of your headband, because it's all going to be covered later anyways. And after you have wrapped your fabric around the headband, it's time to glue the other 2 ribbons or fabric or felt on the tips of your headband. Just wrap a small amount of fabric at the tip and then hot glue it. And it's also okay if it doesn't look nice or wrapped very well, because remember the small piece of fabric we cut out? We're gonna use that and just wrap around that area of your headband. After that's done, it's time to get your small extra pieces of fabric that you have. If you have a long piece like me, just cut it at half, and then just use those fabric to wrap around the wrapped areas of your fabric to cover the messiness and to just make it look neater and nicer. And after that's done, it's time for the final step. It's to glue the metal protector piece onto your headband. So if you want, you can get your measuring tape to measure out the center of your headband, as well as to measure out the center of the metal piece to align the center together so it's like kind of in the middle and center of your headband. That's a lost center in the sentence. But anyways, and if you're kind of risky like me, just eyeball it and use hot glue and just glue it on. Be careful, don't burn yourself. I actually do sort of have a method where I just use scrap pieces of paper, draw out the template again, fold it into a half, and then align to the center of the headband. Then glue it, but that's kind of complicated and I'm not sure by explaining it will help, so yeah. And then after this, you're practically done. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys want to see more of these videos, please make sure to give a like and subscribe. Also, happy birthday to Sakura Haruno. Well, happy early birthday. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. And the shout out goes to Cayman Wilts. I am so sorry that I pronounced your name wrong, and I'm so sorry for finally making your dreams come true, I guess. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, peace out.